Everybody has. Okay. Everybody, the second side page. Second page. The second side page. Tzadik Tes. Tzadik Zayin. Tzadik Zayin. The first line in the top. The 6th word, key. Key. Key is because. It tells you like this. Before I want to get I want to take the key. I want to do the last line in the bottom. The first page. The last line is veloy. Veloy. I'm taking a point from the Saba Mikkel and I want to elaborate that point. Well, this is the biggest side here, that a lot of people fall into that mistake. Because there is a problem, say outside, it's called you need opposite strength in a person. Kochos ifchim. You need opposite strengths in a person. And if you don't have opposite strength in a person, you make this mistake. Now you learn this mistake.
That concept, what's the concept of opposite?
You do the concept means I do one thing, and the same moment I do the same thing, I have to and the action I'm doing it disagrees with what I'm doing with my heart. The heart and action disagree; they don't go together. And here today we will learn a big foundation. People make a big mistake, and especially Bnei Torah make this mistake. People learn Torah, and there's a big, and it comes to sickness like you never saw this. Ad kedei kach that is oyim v'noira Saba Mikkel calls him Roy Alev. It means a bad heart. You know what that bad heart means? Bad heart, like he has a stem. Now what it says like this, Veloy. Yes, same word. Veloy. I'm going to emphasize one point because I don't want David. I'll take one point and say the big chiddush what he says. Veloy. What means Veloy? Ka'anoshim. These people. The last line in the first page. Tzadik Zavav. The last line in the first paragraph of the Veloy. I'm saying every word is important. Veloy, ke'anoshim royale. People have bad heart. Bad heart. Aroitzim, they want rak, only le'alit. Le'alit means to fill, to take a person in. To le'alit means they take a person, fill him up. Fill him up. Es chaveiro, second side. Boila mabo. You have people, the bad heart, they only want, because he said before, they only want oila mabo for the friend. They're not involved in oila mazel. These people called a bad heart. I want to help you. I want to help you only in oila mabo. Oila mazel, I don't want to help you. It's called bad heart.
No,
only oila mabo, not oila mazel. No. And now you listen. Now you listen to big chiddush. He asks a good question. It looks crazy. How you can say that? If a guy wants olam haba, say I think I've something good. But now you
says rock. It says rock.
Only olam haba.
That's the point.
Only olam haba.
State the rock.
But now you learn the big foundation. Open your ears and open your heart, and it tells you the biggest side here. Why is that? And the person only thinks he wants help olam haba of a person, he needs illusion. He's living in offenses. He's not really helping olam haba. He is not in this world also not. Nothing. He's not doing nothing. We'll talk about it in a few seconds. We'll learn it. Ayoytze mitvareni. Have Yosef Shalom? Ayoytze in the top. The second Yoitze, first line. Ayoitze mitvoreinu. Key. Every word is important. Every one is a diamond. Every letter here. Key. Mi sheroitze. Who wants? I'm reading every word and explaining word by word because every word here I want to explain because I'm not talking all the piece. I want to talk about this point. Mi sheroitze. Who wants? La'ativ lezulas. Sorry. Who wants to help, to do good to his friend, beg gufnius and gashmius, and the gufnius means the body, bechol levavoy, with all his heart.
All whose heart? The one who the person trying to help, or
the one who wants to help. The one who wants to help.
One wants to help. Okay.
How can I do it?
Lezeh, this person, Noe La'ativ, he has a beauty, La'ativ Zulasoy Bo'olamaba. The person that wants to help, to do good, the person and physical in this world, he is the person, is beautiful, nice, to help the other person for Olamaba.
Hey, time out.
I'll explain it.
No, I don't need it. I just want to ask.
I will explain it with one word. Yes.
We already know in the Torah that a person who does acts of loving kindness, even the Pasadi, that's how the world's built on.
Right.
Why would I think any different that I would get along with love if I'm doing hesed to my friend?
I'll explain it. Some people want to do chesed only ruchnias, not gashmias. I want to give an example. I don't want to give an example because I don't want to lose the focus. But I'll give you an example only to understand. No, I better not. Better listen. Like I will give an example, you lose the focus, you won't get to the piece. I heard what you say.
Fine. I would retranslate this instead of word for word because word for word in Hebrew and English do not go in the
Now I have to read the 3 lines here because if not, I'll explain the concept.
But I can now make a distinction between, now you're saying, give me the rest of an acts of hesed for the body or for the soul. Right? And this one's saying for the body. That person, he's like an Olam Haba.
I explain it outside for you. For you, you need to explain outside. If a person, and then I explain inside word by word. So for you, you need more the concepts. I'll go at the concept, and then I'll go to the words themselves. If a person, the person that can help other Jew, physically, when he needs a cup of water, he needs a drink, he needs to do chesed, that type of person can help physically come. He is the person he has the beauty, he has the noise, he has the schus, let's say. The schus to help another person or to help another person to get Olam Haba. Now, and he explains why. Because we said, again, Yosef, you got it?
Yeah.
Now, he says now the Chiddush why. Because if I want to help a person physically, shows me I care about him, and I know that I really want to help him also spiritually. It's like a show. It's a show shows that he really cares spiritually. But if I do only Olam Haba, it doesn't mean I care about him really. Merely, I really don't understand what is Olam Haba. I have no idea what is it. I have no counsel. Is it only helping? I'm not really helping him. I'm doing something I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not even connected to what he's doing. So I'm doing something that I'm really not connected to, not even helping the person. I'm not helping, I'm not helping myself. It's not even there. So now, you got the concept, David? You said outside. Now, I want to say the Chiddush and the big Chiddush. It tells you the system how to do it. You see, how do I really do it? You see, all of us want to be B'nai Torah. All of us want to help Klal Yisrael. All of us want to help all Jewish people. Where we start? Where we start? Avraham Avinu is the example. Avraham Avinu made his house what? Achnos HaSofim. He started to get people food and eating, and then from that, he got a basement. He made a yeshiva, as the Rambam says. But he started physically care about being physical. That shows that he cared in physical. And then from that, he's able to go to the next step. They show about the spiritual, and then he got them to get believing in Hashem, and he got connected to them. He tells this the system has to come. But if you spot, you want to go to tell everybody, listen, believe in Hashem. Let's say not Avraham Avinu. Let's say living time of Avraham Avinu, and you want to get to believe in Hashem. Tell everybody, believe in Hashem. People listen to Avraham Avinu? No. Why? Who are you? What? No, not connected. Not connected. Avraham Avinu was mechadesh. The chedesh is this. First, I want to show I love you. First, physical, I help you. And physically, I help you, and I do what is good for you physical. And then, when you show you help you physical, so then I'm able to help you spiritual. And then he says, Sama Mikelan makes now the big chiddush. He says, and this is also a father to his son. V'chein, this is a father to a son. You want to be mashpia on your children, so you start physically. You be nice, come to my house, a nice meal and everything. You be physical, and then what you could do, work on the spiritual. He tells the system what to do. There's a systematic what to do. Now you want to tell your child, listen, I want you to down day and night, get them home. I want you to stop working. He won't listen to you. So how you get him? You work with the physical, and you show you care about his physical things. Then he will come to able to talk spiritual. He tells you how to work. It is systematic how to work. Because now this is mitzad, the systematic what he tells you. This is the chiddush of today. It's a systematic how to work on it. Yesterday we talked about people connected to money. People connected to physical. So that could cause a person who knows what. If they're connected, if you don't work on this could destroy the worlds from Havas Mammon. The chiddush is so you have to disconnect yourself and know how to help another person physical. Because you think you think the steady work on the physical is easy and spiritual is hard. It doesn't. Start the physical, you connect it to it, so it really starts to work there. Then you start to work on the spiritual. Because the spiritual, you're faking yourself. Not spiritual, you don't really cannot work on it. But now being Afkimin like this, God will be soiled. God will be soiled. He can work on spiritual before physical. Because he worked on the physical, he can work on the spiritual also. Because he really got to the level already. So no, his spiritual, he really have to work on the physical.
He knows how to do it.
He knows how to do it. So he really can work on the spiritual and he works on the physical. And don't think they work on the physical. He worked on it. Listen to you, David, 1 minute. No, you have to work on the physical and then and himself, he worked physical and he worked spiritual.
So what's that with the person he's helping?
No, not connect the person.
Oh, so
no, I didn't connect.
Oh, so you did.
Okay, now what was it, David?
It seems as though, from what you're saying, is that the altar of Kael presented the problem that money has a big power over you. Right? He presented that problem.
No, that was yesterday.
I know, it's a continuation of his own peace. So now he's saying that he attacks the problem with the problem. He has a solution for the problem by attacking it with the problem. if you're worried about money, I'll show you. Avraham Avinu, I have all the money in the world. Whatever you want, here, come to my tent, take whatever you want. Now you can feel comfortable coming to Avraham Avinu saying, well, I don't have to worry about my physical, now I can connect to my spiritual.
Because
I don't, if I'm attracted to someone because of their
Right,
money, you gave an example, a guy comes in with $1 billion. All of a sudden, everyone looks at this guy because they want his money. Now, if I want to help someone spiritually, I have to show them.
you care about physical.
I'm going to show, because that's what they're worried about.
Right.
That's what they're worried about.
Right.
So attack your worry. I'll give you with your worry.
And with these
I will
things,
solve it.
and then able to work on this thing. Right. Right. You know, and everyone, someone is money, someone is.
He applied that to
Right,
a
everything.
student earlier, weeks ago. He says, how do I get my student to this work on spiritual?
You
I
work.
make him love me first.
Right. You have to work on the physical thing.
Yeah, and that will cause the love.
Right.
Unless you have one exception of a student who says, I just want spiritual, which
But-
doesn't happen anymore. So you attack the problem with the problem, with this problem.
Right. Very good. Very good. Now you see, we have to be educated with that idea. This idea is education is giving you a secret. This secret changes. Listen to the big chiddush here. A big chiddush. This secret teaches you how to daven. Shmon Esrei. You see, Shmon Esrei, when you daven, you have to daven for your physical things for your friend. You see, about the spiritual, the next step, you have to get the spiritual. You have to daven that they have a parking place to slide. You have the car, the work. You have to daven and that they have table, they have full of table. Everything physical for the friend. Everything was connected to physical, what they need. So, because the physical for the friend is spiritual for you. Again, physical for your friend is a spiritual for you. So this is the double ifchi. For you, what is this? Nothing. What is physical? No meaning to you. But for your friend, physical means something. So they're connected to this physical. So you have to really work at the daven to the other guy who has the physical what they need. And everyone needs a different physical. I think they can. It's brought in halacha. In the Tzedakah, Simin Reish Nun, Reish Mem Tes Nun, says like this: a poor person comes to the Beis Medrash, a marshal. I mean, the Gabbai Tzedakah, really, the Gabbai Tzedakah says this. Machlok is the Ramon, the tool, the Ramon. The kids are not the but they get who does it. And he has money, and he has a learning Torah, but he's missing a wife. He's missing a wife. He has no wife. Says in the Shulchan, what you have to do, mitam tzedakah, you have to find him a wife because this one is missing. Like a guy is missing, food. A guy is missing a table, a chair. Who knows what he needs? He needs a house to sleep. If he doesn't have a wife, what you have to do? You have to find him a wife. He didn't what? Tzedakah. Because care about physical what he needs. Here, I am. What he's missing what he needs. Again, everything is you have to see. We have to start to train ourselves to see.
What's the source of that?
Shulchan Aruch. We have to start to think. We have to be more in the reality. We have to be, even we start one way, we're spiritual, or very, very, very learning Torah, connected to Hashem, davening. We have to be very, very spiritual, physical, know what's going on. To be tremendously chidushim and physical things. They say Reb Chaim Alevi was a chidush and physical and help people out. Chidushim. How to help people out physical, all these chokhmas and chidushim and help physical. So this is a big avoid. So we have to be more in the reality. Be in reality, not more in reality. We have to be in the reality. We have to be in the reality and be clever. What the person really needs. Because I give him a mushroom. You give him a cup of water to drink. But this person doesn't want a cup of water. He wants a cup of Coca-Cola. A mushroom. He does drink water. And he's thirsty. So you really want to do tzedakah, want to help him out. So you have to run and get him a Coca-Cola, not water. Because he won't drink that water really. He won't have the feelings of drinking the water. He won't feel you gave him good. They used to say like this, not this. They used to say, you invite people, guests to the house, you have to bring Coca-Cola to your table. Even you don't drink Coca-Cola, because if you give them all the food in the world, you give Coca-Cola on the table, they say the food is missing their food on the table. Because they think Coca-Cola makes for them, and everyone is different generation, different situation. And the Coca-Cola makes the difference for them. Some people's dessert, the cake, everyone. Some people, you have to go down to the chidush, the ice cream, or this. You have to know. You have to.
There's a famous Mishnah Berurah that the first night of Pesach you have to eat.
What?
The first night of Pesach,
Yeah.
you have to eat in the sukkah, and therefore if it's raining, you have to wait till the rain. But he says, if you have guests, and they're expecting a meal, you're not allowed to push it off. You have to
Eat immediately.
eat immediately, because he said you go about it after. Because why? Because you invited them for a meal, so they're expecting a meal at a specific time.
And they're hungry.
Right? So by you pushing it off and waiting till it stops raining, you're over like an end about
Not that.
That's what we should do.
Very good. Because we have to see more. We have to be more sensitive to people's physical things. It's very big chiddush. Think what the other guy physical what he needs. Children, grandchildren, physical what they need. Friends, people, parents. What physical what they need. If you work on the physical what they need, then the Saba Mikkel tells you from that will come the help spiritual. But if you start spiritual, doesn't mean you get there. Doesn't work that. This is the chiddush of today. This is the chiddush of today. This is the big chiddush. And that will get you to that.
And a side point, not only you will grow spiritually.
And it's hard mitos for you. You think the same. He says clearly, I didn't read it inside because he didn't want to read inside. Something that you like very much. I give you an example. Someone likes very, very much money. He likes money. He likes money very much. And now he has to give part of his money to X. It's hard for him to give it. It means he has to give up something of himself. Or someone likes a nice ice cream. He has to give up his guest. Someone likes a nice, who knows what he likes. If he doesn't know how to give it, so that himself shows that basically he's not doing the chesed. And he has to work on his midas to give. Clothes. Famous story, the Chavetz Chaim, he gave, a guy came to his house, he was freezing. He took his own coat, and he gave his own coat, he slept with his own coat. Chavetz Chaim gave his coat and he covered him. When he came to his house, I don't know what the story is. He felt like the other person needs it, and all his life, remember, Chavetz Chaim gave me my coat. He felt that the schus. My brother was by, what do we say?
Rav Cook,
Yes.
Rabbi Asher came, he gave the jacket to, I think, his father or grandfather.
Something like that.
It's cold, he didn't have nothing.
We have to change to be physical. My brother was in Bnei Brak. His Chaim. My brother was in Bnei Brak. He had no place to stay in the night. Chaim Kanevsky invited him. He was in his house. He slept in his house. Slept. He was there. He slept and he was in his bed there. Yeshua, my brother. He gave him sleep. He put him in bed. He took care of him. He says the day night. No, physically he had no place to stay. Never get stuck in the night. And he invited him. He got him to stay. He slept in his house, right? The point is, it's not. We have to put lamaisa physical things. We have to try. Is training our mind, because if you don't work, the chiddush is, if you work only on physical, spiritual things, you come ro'a alev. You come a bad heart. Not if you're master already and you work on yourself physical and then spiritual. Then you can work on both. But a moment, we are beginners, we are starting. We have to try to think of how we can help physical people. Physical. Famous story, the Mashgiach of Ponovich Yeshiva. When he used to come to daven in the table, some boys in Yeshiva used to pick him, try them to have a siddur where they sit. He used to prepare a siddur where they sit, open the siddur for them. So I asked, why did it? He said, I know they need that. He used to explain, they need to do the chesed to them. They have a siddur, they don't have to get up and get the siddur. He used to go special to have a siddur. They say Kaddish, they have to go and prepare the Kaddish physical. They have a Kaddish in front like Chaim does. The Kaddish, we saw every time when he finished the Shiur. It's the physical he goes to get the Kaddish. Physical things we have to think. When you work on the physical, this is called physical.
Brody gave you Coca-Cola to his house.
Yeah. Right, this is the point. The training of physical. The chiddush is, they look simple. We are physical. They have physical. We are grob. It's called gas. Gas is called grob. In Yiddish it's called grob. Work on the no. If you work on the physical, you get the spiritual. So if you work on the spiritual, you'll be a ro'alev, a bad heart. This is a chiddush samikah. Work on the physical. To avoid this, to start, and it gives you how to work in it. I didn't say it today. What first, what second, what third. It gives you exactly in this piece how to work on it. But it's not the Mussar today. There's another Mussar how to explain. He says in this piece, he says he's systematic how to work on it. But we're not we have to go one step. One step in order. What's the step is? Work on the physical things. Davening, the physical thing they need. This, the physical things. Simple. You daven that your friend will feel happy today. You daven for your wife, your children, will have a good matzav ruach. I say matzav ruach. Have a good spirit. You daven for that. It's physical. You daven that they come home, they get the bus to come in time, the train will come. The physical, they daven for the physical for the other person. Davening for the person's shoes will come nice. The daven for the physical things of the person's friend. Daven for the physical things. This is the chiddush of Samikhen, and we start to train yourself to daven for your physical things. And help physical, they will cause you to work on the spiritual. This is the way to do it. The big chiddush. This is the big chiddush. Because if you start the other way, you can all live. Hashem Abasat Ishmael. This is only beginning to see. I listened today, I didn't do inside and outside. But I believe it came out good to go this way. To work on what? To get the concept. We have to work on this, and then we'll help us to do Bezat Hashem Sad Ishmael.